going on, everybody? Morph here, and welcome back to another episode of Best of the Barrel, the Pokemon Champions Series, where we take the most underused single battle tier Pokemon and we use them to build teams every episode in order to hopefully get to the number one ranked spot. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below your favorite regional variant Pokemon. My favorite's probably got to be Alolan Muck, but Galarian Stunfisk here might take the cake depending on how it does today. In the last episode, we were able to use Beartic, and we had some really interesting games, but we were able to use Beartic to unlock Galarian Stunfisk here. Hopefully, if we get someone today, we'll be able to unlock some more Pokemon. In the future, it looks like we have Mr. Rhyme, Rotom, Fan Mode, Arbok, Appleton, Dedenne, Audino. And yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what we unlock. I'm really hoping that we can get to Audino, because that would mean we would actually have a Mega Evolution to use, which would be huge. But yeah, without further ado, we will do a quick look at the teams, and we'll jump into some battles. So, hold on, let's see here. So this is the team that we are bringing for this episode. We have our Galarian Stunfisk with the Mimicry ability and the Copal Berry. It has Sucker Punch, Earth Power, Flash Cannon, Sludge Wave. I decided to go for a special attacking... Oh, and here are the EVs, by the way. I decided to go for a special attacking Stunfisk with Sucker Punch. I feel like the priority of Sucker Punch is going to be really useful, and I really like the special type moves that Galarian Stunfisk has to offer. As usual, we are bringing our Aromatisse with the Quick Claw. Hopefully going to be able to get some stuff off with that. But we also have Trick Room, which I think is going to be very useful for us. As you can see here, a lot of our Pokemon are very slow, so I'm hoping to set up some Trick Rooms with Aromatisse and another Pokemon I'll get to in a moment. Then we have Garbodor back here. It has the Aftermath ability with the Shuka Berry, and it has Gunk Shot, Explosion, Drain Punch, Toxic Spikes. Nothing really changed too much from last time. We have our Gourgeist here with the Frisk ability and Citrus Berry, same set as always. New team member is Oranguru with the Inner Focus and Leftovers, with Psychic, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, and Trick Room. I feel like if we can set up with Oranguru and get some leftover recovery, I feel like we could really do some damage. Plus we can't get flinched, which is always nice. And then we have Watchog here with the Analytic ability and the Focus Sash with Super Fang, Ice Punch, Crunch, and Thunder Wave. It's kind of an interesting set. I just feel like Watchog's fun. I have a shiny one. Why not? Alrighty, so let's get into some battles here. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. My day's been going pretty well so far. It wasn't too bad. It was another rainy day, but that's okay. We're all due for them eventually, you know. But yeah, it's been a good day so far. I'm definitely happy to be recording again. This has become so much fun. I look forward to recording every single day now, and I think that's really important when you're doing something like this. You know, it's obviously, you know, you have the dream of getting like monetized and stuff, but I also do YouTube because I really enjoy doing it. It's something that I'm very passionate about and something that I have fun doing. But in any case, though, our opponent has Volcarona, Mimikyu, Meowscarada, Garchomp, Gengar, and Lopunny. So 3 of their 6 Pokemon can Mega Evolve. Let's see. If I were them, I'd probably lead Meowscarada or Garchomp. Which means maybe we lead our Aromatisse, try to get like a Trick Room up. I think we'll probably have Garbodor, and we'll use Galarian Stunfisk. That's probably the wrong move. I feel like Galarian Stunfisk won't really go into any of these Pokemon too well. But what the hey, you know? It's a new team member, we'll add to the team, we'll have some fun. Let's see what our opponent decides to bring. They're leading Garchomp, so our theory was right on the money. That being said, I'm curious as to whether... I think we will go for the Trick Room straight off the bat. Part of me kind of wanted to go for Moonblast, but... Okay, yeah, so we get a free Trick Room off here. This is perfect. This is good for us. They bring out Volcarona, which is not good for us. But we are able to get Trick Room up, which is going to be huge. Now it's just a matter of trying to see how we can KO this Volcarona. I think we're going to bring in Garbodor. That Volcarona, if I had to guess, is probably going to go for a Quiver Dance. I really hope, because then that would just be perfect for us. Substitute. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. But that's okay. So Volcarona has a substitute up. It does have leftovers, which is interesting. We'll be able to gauge if we can outspeed here, so I think we'll go for a gunk shot. My plan is basically just to probably explosion this Volcarona, hopefully KO it in one shot. I mean, I want to say we can. It all depends on if we can hit gunk shot, though. This Volcarona is kind of in an interesting predicament because it can't really... If it goes for Quiver Dance, it would be... Okay, perfect. We do hit gunk shot. That's excellent. It's kind of in an interesting position where if it goes for substitute again, it'll just lose more health, and if it goes for Quiver Dance, it'll just be slower. Okay, it goes for Flamethrower. Hopefully that doesn't burn us. That I really, really hope it doesn't. Please don't. Perfect. Okay, so Volcarona is going to heal up. I think... Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know what to do, because that did 87 damage. Part of me kind of just wants to go for Explosion right away. Part of me also wants to go for Gunk Shot. I'm going to try to go for Gunk Shot. Just why not? I'm hoping we'll live. That does great damage. Maybe we'll get a poison. It's like 30% chance, I think. No, if we don't. Come on, don't. Oh my gosh, please don't burn. Don't burn. Nice. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. So now we're in a really good position where we can go for... Actually, let's see. I think we should have... We're on a last turn Trick Room. Not good. I think we're going to go for... I think we're going to go for Explosion here. Okay, they withdrew Volcarona, so that's not horrible for us. That's not bad. We get to get an Explosion off on the Garchomp, and we get a free switch in. Hopefully this does some good damage. I don't know how much it'll exactly do, but we'll see. That doesn't do that much, unfortunately. But hey, it's better than a resisted move, and Garchomp would just kill us next turn anyway, so I'll take it. Twisted Dimensions do return to normal. That's a little nerve-wracking. I think we'll go into Aromatisse again, and I think we'll go for Trick Room again. I don't think there's really a reason for us not to. That way we can kind of stop the... Oh, golly. Come on, Aromatisse. Perfect. That way we can stop the Volcarona, and we should be able to KO this Garchomp pretty handily, hopefully. We will have to see. If we go for Moonblast right now... Whoops. Let's see. This is interesting. Psychic would be the best move for hitting all their Pokemon, but I'm gonna go for Moonblast anyway, because I just want to KO this Garchomp immediately. This should KO it. Perfect, good. Garchomp is out. So now it becomes a matter of... They're probably gonna send the Volcarona if I had to guess. Yeah, thought so. We do have Psychic and Thunderbolt. It's a 50-50. Oh golly, part of me wants to go for Thunderbolt, but I feel like Psychic would also do a lot. It's interesting. We'll go for Thunderbolt probably, just to hopefully get the paralysis. Actually, with paralysis, that kind of bites us in the butt though. Doesn't really matter though. We'll go for Thunderbolt. Does decent damage. Maybe we can get the full para. Giga Drain. Oof. Okay, so that's not good for us, like, at all. It regains quite a bit of health, which isn't the best, and it has leftovers recovery. So from here, I'm hoping that maybe we'll go for a Psychic. Maybe they'll try to do some weird switch thing. We get the Quick Claw again twice in a row, which is awesome, but it doesn't really matter in this case because we set up Trick Room. Psychic does do some good damage, and we get the Spadef drop, Special Defense drop. So it can't use Substitute. That's perfect for us. In this circumstance, I think... Oh, golly. We got to think about what they could switch into. If they have Meowscarada, we're in trouble. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt here, just because even if they switch, we still do damage. Meanwhile, if we went for Psychic and they switched into Meowscarada, for instance, we couldn't do anything. We do KO the Volcarona, which is really good. Our Twisted Dimensions did return to normal. That's not the best for us. I'm wondering if they're going to go for... Okay, so they do have Meowscarada. Okay, just like I thought. This is kind of bad, honestly. We're not really in the best position here. We'll try to go for a Moonblast and really hope that we survive. I don't think so. It'll probably go for... Can it miss? No, darn it. It didn't miss. Shoot. And we definitely go down to a triple axle, unfortunately. This is going to be very interesting. I don't know what this Meowscarada is going to do. So we'll have to go into our Stunfisk here. I really hope that this Meowscarada is like scarfed for some reason. That'd be just awesome. So we're gonna go for Flash Cannon here, assuming it's scarfed. Okay, so I wonder if it is scarfed. And we avoid the attack. Galarian Stunfisk. Let's go. Oh my gosh. And I think we just go for a Sucker Punch here, right? Because I think it's locked into Triple Axle, hopefully. Let's go! We got a win! Woo! That's awesome! Galarian Stunfisk out here doing incredible. Aromatisse also did great too. Oh my gosh. And same with Garbodor. It was a real team effort in that one. That was awesome. And we get a win, and we get like a bunch of daily missions too. Great start to the video. Oh my gosh. You know, I really like winning in the first matches because it really just like, I don't know, losing in the first match, I feel like this trainer's going to have an Eternal Flower Flow up, by the way. I feel like every trainer that's named trainer has one. Yep, there it is. In any case, though, I feel like starting off the match with a win is just, it sets the tone perfectly, and it makes me really happy. I think we'll go Aromatisse again. Oh boy, who do we want to go for next? This is going to be interesting. I think we go Garbodor again. Honestly, I kind of want to lead Garbodor off the top, but I don't think that's the right move. And then, let's see here. I don't know what to go for in this case. That would be good against that. You know what? We'll bring in Galarian Stunfisk again. Why not? Why not? This team did really well the first time. Maybe we'll try to do something with it this next time. I definitely want to try to bring Oranguru to at least one match. I feel like that would be a ton of fun. Just to kind of switch it up, because I know Aromatisse has been like the GOAT for the past few episodes, like almost all the episodes probably. It's just really good for our team, you know. It's just like Samurai's just a heavy hitter, but I didn't want to use Samurai this time just because we use Samurai a lot, you know. Okay, so they're gonna lead Rotom. Maybe we should have brought Gourgeist, but that's okay. We'll lead our Aromatisse. Okay, against this Rotom, I kinda, we'll go for a Trick Room straight off the bat, because I don't think we outspeed this thing at all. We're at like 40 speed, which is crazy to me that Aromatisse is so slow. Like, I never understood that, but we'll go for a Trick Room here. It'll probably go for Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, honestly, maybe Hydro Pump. I don't think it going for Will-O-Wisp would be smart, and I don't know what other moves it really has. Maybe like Shadow Ball or Pain Split, but that doesn't really make sense. Okay, so we at least guaranteed get the Trick Room off. Quick Claw, activate. Wait, what? Oh, that's weird. I thought with the Quick Claw, I thought that we could go for a Trick Room. That's kind of interesting, I guess, but it's okay. So we will go for a Moonblast here, I think, just to get some damage off. I think we should outspeed it. You know, it would be really cool if we got like a crit and a special attack reduction. I don't think we're gonna be that lucky, but you know what? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can will it into existence, kinda. Special attack drop. Oh, we got 1 out of 2. I'll take it. It would have been even better if it missed, but that's okay. Do we have Citrus Berry on you? No, we don't. Okay, we'll go for Moonblast again. Maybe we'll get like, hopefully another crit and a special attack lower. That'd be awesome. Or just a miss. Our Quick Claw again. Oh my goodness, that is insane. So we'll go for Moonblast. Hopefully it'll do some good damage. Perfect. Miss. Darn it, it has the Citrus Berry. Miss. Ah, darn it, went for Thunderbolt too. No, come on. Yes! We live. Perfect. We'll go for Moonblast again just because why not? The fact that we got both special attack lowers is insane to me. Maybe we'll get a crit here and KO it or something. Nah, no such luck. We got it again! What? That's crazy to me. That's insane to me. That's craziness. Alrighty, so we have 1 turn left of Trick Room here. Let's see here. So Sludge Wave would do well into basically everything. That would do well into basically everything. Alrighty. I don't know who we send out next. And how is that? It's 10% chance. That's craziness to me. So we'll go into Garbodor here. I think we'll go for Drain Punch just for the guaranteed hope for a KO. And even if they do switch into something else, we'll still do damage, which will be good. I kind of hope that they have Eternal Flower Flowout on their team, just because that's kind of like with Garbodor here, and then with Galarian Stunfisk in the back, we have a really good matchup into that. But it all depends, you know. So Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Thought so, but that's fine. Let's see. What do they have? Probably Guard Jump, if I had to guess. If they go like Eternal Flower Flowout, I will scream. Like, I will scream. Umbreon. Do we just... I guess we just go for Drain Punch again. We don't really have too many other options here. Drain Punch should do decent damage, and we can go for Explosion if we get the Umbreon low enough. Umbreon can't Toxic us. We'll see how much a Drain Punch does. Barely anything. Oof. What is Umbreon going to do? Foul Play? Wish. Interesting, I guess. Umbreon might be trying to stall us out. It has leftovers, so this thing is just like a wall. We'll try to go for Gunk Shot here. Hopefully this will be able to do some good damage, or at least poison. That's what I'm hoping for, just so that way it kind of offsets the leftovers recovery. I'm really hoping that does it. If this thing has Synchronized, would that proc? Okay, so it goes for Foul Play. That's going to do some decent damage to us, but I'm not exactly... Yeah, there's the Wish. I'm not exactly too worried, though. We're just going to keep going for Gunk Shot, honestly. Should I switch to Galarian Stunfisk? Most likely, but I really do want to get a poison on this thing ASAP. Because I think they're... Yeah, perfect. So will Synchronize poison us? I don't think it's possible. If that's Synchronized. Okay, it doesn't. It will goes for Yawn. That was expected. So, I should have seen if it was badly poisoned or regular poison. I think it's just regularly poisoned, but that does some great damage. We'll switch out to Galarian Stunfisk here. I think that'll be the best move for us. We're not too invested in attack like at all. I think we're actually modest nature even. Or actually no, I think we might be minus speed, but that's okay. So leftovers recovers it from 69 to 75. Poisoning takes it down to 62. So we're definitely doing more damage than it's recovering. We'll go for Flash Cannon. Hopefully we'll get those special defense drops, and we'll be able to see how much damage this does, because that thing is most likely physically defensive. No such luck with the special defense drop. It does get the leftovers, and it gets the whatchamacallit recovery. They'll get the Wish recovery next turn, but that's fine. We'll go for Flash Cannon. Foul Play again. Doesn't do crazy damage, but it does enough. Maybe we'll get like a crit here. That'd be incredible. Crit one time? No. Oh, we do get the Spadef drop, though. We do get the special defense drop. Wish activates. It does have leftovers recovery, but with the special defense drop, I'm feeling really good about this. Alrighty, so let's see. Rotom's gone, so Flash Cannon will probably be our best bet here, or Earth Power, but I'll go for Flash Cannon just for the sake of it being neutral damage. It goes for a Wish again. This thing doesn't seem to have Protect, though, to my knowledge, so it should be good. We'll go for Flash Cannon. Hopefully we'll get the special defense drop again. That'd be awesome. No luck, but leftovers will bring it back probably to 31, yeah, and then Poison 19, 18, yeah. So we can go for a Flash Cannon here, and this should KO. It shouldn't have... Okay, it does have Protect. Gosh darn it. Why did it wait so long for Protect? What? That's a little wild. But that's okay, because at this point, we're just waiting for... more special defense drops, and I'm fine with that. This thing is definitely annoying to go against, but, I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine just waiting for it to go for Foul Plays. They withdrew the Umbreon. What are they going to go for? Meowscarada? Kangaskhan. Okay. That's not the best, honestly, like, at all. I don't really know what to go for in this case. It's probably going to go for Galarian Stunfisk is really good, and if we switch into Garbodor, I'm kind of worried. I don't think we outspeed that Kangaskhan, and we barely do any damage. Part of me wants to switch into Garbodor. I just don't know. I think we're going to switch into Garbodor. Maybe this is crazy, because this is probably going to be a Mega Kangaskhan. Or actually, no, if it were Mega, it would have procced before the switch, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, no, it procs after. I'm assuming this is going to... Whoops, accidentally hit the desk. I'm assuming this is going to go for a Fake Out probably, or like Return or whatever move it runs. Double Edge. Fake Out, okay, I thought so. That's not good for us at all. Not at all. But we got to go for Drain Punch here to try to regain as much health as possible. I don't think... Okay, hopefully our Shuka Berry... Oh, wait, crud, but we're going to get hit twice probably, I think, right? Please, 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 please. No, darn it, just barely not enough. Gosh, darn. Maybe that was a misplay on my part. I don't know. I didn't want to risk Stunfisk because it goes so well into Umbreon. But, darn it, if only we could have... If we could have KO'd the Umbreon, we would have been in a way better position. We'll try to go for Flash Cannon here, but Earthquake will probably KO us, if I had to guess. Most definitely probably, right? Darn. That was a good match, though. That was a good match. Props to our opponent. I like their team. Umbreon was a headache to go against. We definitely should have switched earlier into Stunfisk. I regret not doing that, but yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles. We'll have to go again into our next match. And what are we going to do? What are we going to bring? It all depends on what our opponent has. I'm getting tired of seeing, like, the Eternal Floette. Like, I know it's really cool, but I'm not the biggest fan of going against it. That being said, I should probably hope to go against it, given our team. So our opponent has Garchomp, Archaludon, Gyarados, Skeledirge, Sneasler, and Manectric. 3 of their 6 Pokemon can Mega Evolve. So this is going to be interesting. I'm definitely not sure about what they're going to go for. Maybe we lead Oranguru, just for fun. I think bringing Aromatisse would probably be good, and I know it's not the best move probably, but we're just going to bring Stunfisk, because I'm having a lot of fun using Stunfisk. So, yeah. I think that's the part of it, too, is just bringing these Pokemon and having fun using them, you know? I don't want to have the Pokemon, like, on the team, air quotes, and then use it, like, once or whatever, and I need to get better about that. Okay, so they do lead Gyarados. That's whatever. We lead Oranguru. We're unaffected by Intimidate. I'm really hoping that this Gyarados doesn't Mega Evolve. That would be, like, horrible for us. We could switch into our Aromatisse, which maybe we... I think we go for Trick Room here. Oh, I went for Taunt. We should have had the Mentor. That would have been sick. So we can't use Trick Room. Good on our opponent for that. That was a good read. We'll go for Psychic here. Dragon Dance. Okay, that's not good. I think we're still okay, because this Psychic should do a ton, right? Ooh, that barely did, like, anything. I'm kind of scared, because I want to live a move. Yeah, because I feel like that would KO Aromatisse immediately. At least with Oranguru, we are able to tank it, and we're able to do some damage with Psychic. Spit F drop? Nope. We do have Leftovers Recovery, though. That brings us up a little bit more. Shook off the Taunt. Now it's going to be interesting to see what they go for next. I'm going to go for Psychic, predicting the Taunt. Waterfall, okay. Maybe I should have gone for, ooh. Probably should have gone for Trick Room in that case, but that's okay. You know, live and learn. Citrus Berry on Gyarados, interesting. Nothing really much we can do here with Oranguru. I think we have to go down, unfortunately. I'll go for Trick Room just for the heck of it. Yeah, Waterfall definitely KOs us, definitely. Sorry, Oranguru, I'm so sorry. Alrighty, so... Let's see. We'll go for Aromatisse here. I hope Aromatisse is able to do something. At least I hope we're not going to get, flinched. So we'll go for Thunderbolt here. Hopefully this will do some good damage. It goes for Taunt. That's... Oh, Aroma Veil. I didn't even realize. That's cool. We do get the KO on the Gyarados here. So we're back in the running at least. So it's basically an even game. Gyarados is done. Our Oranguru is done. So it's a 2v2, both max health. I'm wondering what they're going to bring in. Our Caledon would probably be a good move for them if they have Flash Cannon. That would be good for us given our Galarian Stunfisk. So I'm kind of hoping they bring out our Caledon. I know they had Sneasler in the back. Skeledirge. Interesting. Okay. I don't really know what to go for. Our Stunfisk is probably really slow. Yeah, really slow. Slower than our Aromatisse. That's surprising. I kind of want to go for a Trick Room here, so I'm going to go for it. Just because. It goes for Torch Song. Does that raise a special attack? Yeah, okay, it does. We'll go for Trick Room here. And I think we just have to go for Psychic probably. Try to do as much damage and get as many special defense reductions as possible. We're going to go for Psychic here. Okay, that does decent damage. No special attack, special defense lower, unfortunately. We do live barely. And I'm not really worried about this Skeledirge. We have Trick Room on the field for 3 more turns. So we'll get out a Psychic right now. That should put the Skeledirge in range for an Earth Power KO. Okay, this thing has Slack Off. That's definitely annoying. We'll go for Psychic again. What I'm really hoping is that this thing KOs us this turn, and then we can just go and clean up with Earth Power next turn. That's the hope. I don't know if they're going to try to go for Slack Off. If they're smart, they just spam Slack Off until we our Trick Room is gone. Yeah, so they are smart. I'm going to try to go for Thunderbolt and hope we get Paralysis. I doubt we will, but why not, you know? Oh! We do get a crit Paralysis, maybe? Nah, no such luck. Torch Song will KO us, and the Skeledirge is probably going to KO our Galarian Stunfisk. Maybe I should have switched. I was just scared of Torch Song doing super effective damage to us. Darn it. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. At this point, I have to really hope we get, like... I mean, I think we gotta go for Sucker Punch and hope for, like, a crit. That'd be awesome. It's not impossible. Come on, crit. That barely did anything. Oof, that barely did anything. Torch Song probably one-shot us, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Jeez, that was fast. I couldn't tell if we lagged just there. Maybe we did. Yeah, we lost. Gosh darn it. But hey, we did get a win. It looks like this video is getting a little long though, so I'll probably call it here. But Galarian Stunfisk definitely really fun to use. I really like it. Yeah, but that was today's video. Galarian Stunfisk, definitely really fun. I'll have to use it more in the future. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.